Yes.
Let's do it.
All right. Welcome to the very pink Friday stream. I'm wearing my pink shirt, which I haven't worn in quite some time. I don't know. Not that matters.
Having
I-
have
in
you
the
seen the
gra-
Barbie?
I have not actually. You have?
No, I haven't. I think we may be going to the movies this next weekend to watch it, if it's still in the movies.
Okay. Yeah.
It just reminded me of how people were making fun of Justin Trudeau on Twitter because he went to watch Barbie wearing a pink sweat, like a hoodie, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Like
what year is this? Where are we?
the cultural moment. Yeah, the only thing I know about him is that he's getting a divorce something right now, technically, which is
I had no idea.
yeah. This is yeah. I don't know. So yeah, I browsed through the news and I don't know. Somehow it came up at some point. Yeah. Fun fact of the day. Someone named R. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm showing my Discord. Yeah. Okay. You're off the. Oh. Can I? Or can I not? Anyway. Okay. Somebody named R in Discord just messaged me. Okay. I have to read the message, so I have to hide you for a second here. So he basically loved your stream. Not sure how far along with you. Oh my god, this person can't write. Not sure how far along with it you are, but definitely you should build a community. Anyway, yeah, it's just a. I don't know where he got my Discord username, but I think my Discord username is pretty much the same across all my social medias, kind of. So anyway,
I guess there's only one YouTube superstar with your name on YouTube. So
yes. Oh my god. Oh, you're making me show one of the memes that I prepared for this today. Because
going off script.
Yeah, off script. Okay. Because apparently, oh no, this is not working. Yes, this one. Okay. Brigitte Susanne Hunt, which is one of the, I don't know, like a C tier celebrity, maybe B tier, if I'm being generous or something. Just made it. It made a Insta story on her Instagram talking about basically, okay.
Ma olen saavutanud Eestis absoluutselt tippu enda valdkonnas. Ma olen Eesti läbi aegade üks kuulsamaid inimesi.
Okay, so I don't know. Oh yeah, you didn't hear this, but so basically, in this Insta story, he's basically like, I don't know if you know, but I'm basically one of the most famous people in the whole country. So yeah, or something. Yeah. So
what is that story in relation to?
I don't know. I don't know the context. I just found this video on.
Okay, so just to brag.
Just a humble brag.
Not so humble, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I guess you can say with certainty that you are like maybe one level below at this point. So you're climbing. You're getting up there.
I mean, okay. You flatter me, sir, but no, I'm basically I don't know, bitch tier or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway. So, but yeah,
it would be a good idea actually to do some socials, but like.
But again, this is the drama that is going on right now. Because drama sells like nobody's business, and if you make
what's the drama?
Yeah, well, everybody's like, bitch, please go back to AliExpress because you're just a cheap version of Ano Sagim or something, basically. So.
So drama caused by this video. Okay.
Yeah. Because like most of the people are like, bitch, please. You're like, yeah, C tier, maybe B tier celebrity at most. So everyone is like,
Alrighty.
what the hell are you even talking about? Anyway, so random. I don't. Yeah, because you said the famous thing, and that's why I showed it right now. Anyway, how you been? Doing good?
I already forgot what I said.
Yeah, you said something about me about something flattering me, basically. Anyway.
Yeah. I've been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing good.
I'm feeling a bit more rested, I guess.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
My schedule is not so crazy.
Okay.
But yeah.
How is Tartu these days? Busy?
Pose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not like insane busy, but I mean, I guess yeah. Sort of at the end of season, you know.
Yeah.
Still plenty of tourists, I guess, but it's not like insane, I would guess.
Okay, five working days, right? No?
What? When?
This week?
This week I had... Yeah. No. I had 5 work days last week. This week I had 3 and working weekend, so... I mean, still 5, but at least not in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess this next period is gonna be quite difficult. But
The next period.
yes, from like tomorrow until the end of the next week.
Oh.
It's gonna be difficult, but
I see. Okay.
It's fine. I mean, if you have 200 hours scheduled, then I guess like you cannot not have a busy time, you know, because you have to fit those 200 hours somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
So I work basically like most of the time. But it's fine, I guess. At least I'll get enough money, hopefully, for the trip that we're planning for next month.
Yeah, I heard about that. Something.
Yeah.
I haven't been involved, but yeah. Apparently, something is happening.
It's happening, huh?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah. Busy as fuck. So I mean, July is busy. Was busier, but yeah, it's kind of getting reasonable, I would say. I think my mic is peaking. Is it? Okay, maybe I will turn it down a little bit. All right. Yeah. I don't know. There's so much stuff happening.
I believe you.
Does this work now? Yes, it does. Okay, the one improvement that I did to the stream, I set up a the stream deck has a button now that I can change the colors. I set up some IQ fanciness, and so I can with a push of a button, I spent like an hour or something doing all kinds of color combos, including the logo and stuff. So, it's fine. Anyway, that's enough of that.
The AI is here.
Where's the
power of AI?
Where's the pink one?
Oh, there's some animated ones. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, doesn't matter. This will do fine. All right. Anyway, shall we get into the tech news? Because
I suppose if we must, yeah.
If we must, I don't know. We don't have to. We can talk about.
Just talk about random nonsense for 2
Yeah,
hours.
some as we always do. I mean, as we do, but I don't know. No random nonsense that comes to mind at this point, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure we will find a way. So, I think the first thing that I kind of wanted to talk about is Is Twitch working? Yes. Okay. Have you heard about Nintendo's 31 patents that they just made? They filed 31 patents basically, and all of them related to Tears of the Kingdom. Filed between I believe the 10th of July until August. They did all these patents in the last month. Last month. Have you heard about this?
No.
Okay.
I can't say that I have.
Yeah.
So people
So
wouldn't like copy paste these things in their own games.
Oh man. So basically, so as Nintendo, their army of lawyers, they're apparently out of work or something. I don't know. They don't have enough work apparently. So they trying to patent pretty maybe something like non-violating, like non-toxic, non-patent trolly, like the ultra hand ability in Tears of the Kingdom, where you can like levitate, move stuff, attach stuff to all other stuff, basically. So that's a patent, apparently. And like the reduce like lightning, when you shoot an arrow, it will create, and the reju will lightning strike right as your arrow lands somewhere. I'm bad at explaining this, but if you haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, you can basically shoot a lightning arrow with your bow if you use like the reduce lightning ability. Whatever. So they trying to patent that, which is like, okay, I guess. But the most insane one is this one, basically. So standing on a moving object and the character that is standing on the moving object trying to match the speed of the same object that you're standing on. And that's basically, yeah, every video game ever, technically. Or not. What? So, yeah.
I mean,
yeah. The character is matching the speed of the object that you're standing on. That's the patent, basically.
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's how, I'm assuming that's how you create illusion of you know,
driving something.
movement, yeah.
Yeah. So, put simply, the game judges when Link is making contact with the movable object underneath him, and if the object moves, Link will automatically move in the same way and speed as the object does, without any input being made. Also known as driving any car in any game ever, basically.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, that's pretty egregious. But this is the same company that wanted to patent just looking at things in game, by the way, also in 2017. This was a patent. Just looking at a object that you can interact with. So the object, like the character is turning the head to the object that is...
Which is also like a standard thing in many, not all games. But...
Yeah. So this was in 2017, and oh man. So yeah, just a reminder what kind of a company we are dealing with here. So Jesus Christ.
I understand patenting the like building mechanics because they wouldn't want like other developers ripping their stuff and putting them in their own games.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, who cares? But also, I kind of understand it, yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
the driving is weird.
That's pretty, yeah.
Game
Like,
design is so interesting, like, we don't know anything about it, but it's like the way that they make games is so funny. Like, I recently learned that, for example, when you play a game,
mm-hmm.
your character doesn't actually move. Uh, the
Yeah.
world moves instead.
Yes. I actually knew that. Yeah, yeah, some racing games, early racing games, they all did that basically, and I was like, you're just creating the illusion of speed because you're moving the background, not the car itself. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, but yeah, so basically, I don't know whatever comes out of this, we'll have to see. But yeah, 31 patents. They're not holding back apparently. Not like, I don't know, 3 patents or something.
That is funny. So are they gonna then use these same mechanics in all their future games, or they're probably gonna like repurpose these abilities for some other games?
Yeah,
in some other series.
No, yeah, the Breath of the Wild 7 will still have the same things all over again, and it's all over the same game.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, actually, I think my favorite one, or not, it's not a power, but like a mechanic, is when you can glide on one of those glidey things by just moving around the glider and the control flying.
Yeah.
I think that was very cool. I was like, okay, I mean, just physics based thing.
Yeah, a little bit physics based. I was kind of half already, like the first time I flew one of these, I was already like expecting. Yeah, I have to. If you stand on one side of the wing, then it turns to the side. That made completely sense, and it felt pretty much first nature immediately to me. Like, yeah, this has to work that way. Otherwise, how would you even control this thing? And later, then I found out, there's a controlling stick that you can attach, and then I like, okay, this is a neat thing that has. That way you can have more control, but the wing thing you can have some control, which is kind of nice. And
spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay, yeah. But my favorite ability that I'm constantly using is the Regius Lightning arrow combo thing, basically, which is like kind of a OP, but kind of also useful because I'm constantly using it to break stone wall rocks that are you supposed to break in the game to access some caves and some stuff. This is it's way faster that way rather than hacking with a sword, basically. Yeah, through the caves, basically. And yeah,
I need to go back to that game.
Oh man, it's I've been
to go back to.
I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom basically nonstop. Oh my god, good. It's a very good game. I really like it. I really like the game. It's very Of course, there are some annoyances, but But okay. Spoiler alert. Tears of the Kingdom is not the number 1 game anymore, and we will talk about it.
True.
Yeah,
we are going to talk about that game.
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet, but it's like it's like on my mind constantly.
Yeah, even the critics are have decided the throne of Zelda. No more. All right, but we will get to it. But first, Nintendo patents the thing. This is some patent thing. Okay, but let's talk about how about some giving away your password with a 90% accuracy to AI. Because this is few weeks, well, a week ago, this story broke, but I didn't include it somehow, but now I did. Anyway, so this is interesting in terms of like, yes, I knew this for years and years technically, but this is getting more accurate, more faster, basically. So AI can listen to your keystrokes that you are making on your keyboard, and can guess with a 90% accuracy what are you typing, just based on the sound. Yes, the sound has to be clear, and it's way harder if somebody's talking over it, just like right now. And one catch is also that yes, the AI can identify which key is pressed, but it's very hard to distinguish if the key is like if you lift your finger off of the key. So the AI can't, for example, shift key. So yes, they can listen to when the shift key is pressed, but they can't tell when the shift key is released, meaning that they can't accurately like distinguish capital letters from non-capital letters. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, anyway. So if you have a password with lots of capital letters, then this makes it way harder to guess the password, at least for now, but we'll see. And the AI needs to be trained on the specific keyboard that you're using also. So they kind of have to know what keyboard are you most likely. But if the YouTuber is showing literally the keyboard that they're using, the Logitech G915 or something, then maybe the AI...
exactly the one.
Yes. So the AI can maybe guess the best password pretty easily if they listen to a podcast or something. Luckily, I don't type any passwords on stream. Maybe I have. But again, we are basically nobody, so we would be not like a huge target of like what they're gonna do with us. We don't have any millions of monies or something. But yeah, just something to be aware of, that this tech has been in development for years actually, and now it's getting pretty crazy. Yeah, 90% accuracy, like 90 or in some cases 95. They have, yeah. The study reports how researchers pressed 36 keys on a MacBook Pro, including all the letters and numbers 25 times in a row. So, and it's over 90% accurate, basically.
Impressive.
That's just based on the sound.
Mostly, but also impressive.
Yeah. So
we should just move on from passwords at this point.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Passwords are just you can't, even if you write down it somewhere, you will lose the place where you wrote it down, whether it's digital or a piece of paper, whatever. Yeah, you can lose it, you can forget it, you can give it accidentally to someone else, and yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. So, on a related note, but not so related. So this is not the same technology, basically, but this is somewhat related, as I said. Australian woman fired after company uses Keystroke tech to monitor her work from home. So, yeah, this is something also.
Okay.
Yeah. So, no, this is not AI listening to your keystrokes, basically. So this is just a more basic looking at how much you type during the day, and that determines like, oh, did you do work or did you not? So the firm found Miss Shaco started work late on 47 days, finished early on 29 days, and did not work 40 her rostered hours for 44 days. Rostered? Okay. It also discovered that on 4 days she did zero hours of work. So yeah. So this is a thing that is also on your work computer, maybe, if you're working from home. If it's a company laptop, they can install whatever they want on it because it's their property. And something to be aware of. If you're working from home, like they can monitor stuff. And yeah, this was just like, if you are typing the keys, that means you're working. That's very basic.
It said in the article that she was averaging 54 strokes per hour. So one key press per minute.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, not the most ideal worker, I would say, but
Well, she was really like giving it a lot of thought.
Or maybe,
So
yeah, exactly. Like she types.
Wasn't pressing for no reason. She was pressing only when she was like,
yeah,
sure.
She types like a 95-year-old, like with one finger, like.
Yeah. One finger, 1 digit per minute.
Yeah, or this was like some kind of a, because for those of you who pro working from home cheating person tip. There are some programs out there that can press some keys and move the mouse automatically, by the way.
Yeah.
There are some programs out there if you want to get away with it or something. I mean, you shouldn't, but yeah.
We're not condoning skipping work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but again, if your boss is like an absolute dickhole, then feel free to. And if you're, so for example, I'm the type of person who, if you get results, then do whatever you want to do. Sure. I'm not like, no, you have to press one key every few minutes or something. Like,
yeah.
Not what. If you do your work, then feel free to do whatever else you want for the rest of the day. Anyway, but that's just me. So, just to point out that there is something out there like this. That they're absolutely listening to keystrokes. Yeah, for tech people, that's probably like well known. But again, we are apparently streaming to some people that are absolutely not listening or watching some tech news, like Mikael, which is like, this is the only tech news that he's getting for the week. So yeah. Anyway,
we're doing God's work.
Yeah.
Life-saving work.
Yes. Okay. And also in some creepy AI bot technically news, new research shows that bots beat people at convincing computers they're not bots. So yeah, these CAPTCHAs basically. Okay, not the headline sounds a little bit sensationalist, but it's more like some bots beat some people at convincing computers. So the smartest bots are beating the dumbest people technically. So that would be a more accurate. But yeah. So even these like select all the images with bicycles, whatever. So some bots are like easy.
You also need to have one from these somehow.
Yeah. Exactly.
I hate them.
So because you can't, if you make it even harder to somehow tell the images from the bicycles, then some humans are like, well, okay, I'm gonna shut down the computer now because I can't get past this puzzle now. Because
Totally.
is this a bicycle? Is this not a bicycle? Who knows? What the hell? So yeah. It's it's getting pretty difficult out there basically because the AI is advancing pretty fast, and this is basically the limit for some people, these captchas that they can solve reasonably or something. And I don't know. Yeah. Google or some people, they need to figure it out if we want to keep the internet free of bots. But again, I saw our article. Yeah. Well, I mean, the bots will be always there, but not like if we want to contain them somewhat, then we need to. Wasn't all internet traffic 2022? Bots? I saw an article. Yeah. 47% of all internet traffic in 2022 was bots. Like half of the internet is bots. It's not like, I don't know, 5%, 10%. No, it's half of the internet traffic. That's insane. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how we're gonna.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. All right, the next one. I educated myself a little bit before this story because this is okay. This was a week ago, I feel like. Okay, this is a big story. I'm not a like a physicist, engineer, electromagnetic, whatever. But I was trying to educate myself about the superconductors. And I'm gonna try to do my best to explain the whole situation with the LK99 superconductor, because there was a guy in South Korea, I believe, that uploaded a video about this video on Bilibili. First of all, if you have never seen or heard about Bilibili, then this is basically the YouTube of China. Yeah, because YouTube is banned in China, so they use Bilibili and something else is also there. But Bilibili, I feel like, is the biggest one maybe there. So anyway, so this is a video basically of the alleged scientist, professor. Haijin Shang. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. So anyway, they claim basically that they have discovered a room temperature superconductor. So just to back off a little bit, what the hell is even a superconductor? Well, first of all, the whole world went crazy about it, because this is if true, and spoiler alert, we don't know if this is true, and all the scientists are trying to make any kind of experiment right now to try to replicate this and to see if this is actually true. And so far, we have only got basically fake videos, a lot of them. But some kind of a Beijing superconductor levitation video is basically fake. That this guy on Twitter also made some kind of a video that showing this thing, but later admitted, yeah, no, this was all fake. This was all like just sincerely, I apologize for taking up everyone's valuable time. The more I used the video I posted yesterday, and it does not possess superconductivity. The video title was merely to get attention. Blah 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 blah. So yeah.
Clickbaiting, yeah.
Yeah, clickbaiting, yeah. So, and everyone is like trying to get in on the craze that is actually like going on right now. So. Also, yeah, this was the tweet that is basically announcing. Oh, whoa. Was this the first tweet? I don't know. This was one of the tweets that blew up, basically. Tweets. X's. Today might have seen the biggest physics discovery in my lifetime. I don't think people fully grasp the implications of an ambient temperature pressure superconductor. Here's how it could totally change our lives. And without getting into all the details about how it can be, well, I'm gonna try to do my very simple dumb ape impression and explanation of a superconductor. So basically, which I learned about from this article. So electricity flows more easily through some materials than others. If a material carries electricity easily, it's called a conductor. If it's not, it's an insulator. So most metals are pretty good conductors. For example, copper. And silver is even better, but much more expensive. Glass, plastic, wood are good insulators. So they don't conduct electricity.
Yes.
Yeah, and these are not like yes, no. This is a spectrum. It's not like it's very low, it's very good. So, and the most extreme end of the spectrum, these are called superconductors. If they like even better than copper, even better than silver. There are some materials out there that just they don't even resist anything for the electricity. They did just the electricity goes right through, doesn't even care, and these are called superconductors. That such materials exist at all is kind of a wild thing that the author pointed out. So, they work better if they're cooled down. If the metal is cooled down, they work way better in terms of because they get really hot. The metal gets really hot if they push electricity through it. And we have had superconductors before that don't. The electricity, it just goes right through the metal, doesn't even care, but the metal gets really hot. And we have had like we needed to be extremely cold. We needed to cool the metal very extremely to get these kinds of to get the benefits of a superconductor, basically. So, have either been extremely cold, lead, or instance 447 degrees Fahrenheit. And so the breakthrough is basically that allegedly the South Korean professor apparently made a room temperature superconductor, which is like, okay, why is
so
this?
Some kind of like synthetic substance that has like superconductive properties, but also
maybe yes
can function at like normal temperature.
Yeah, it doesn't require the whole Arctic to be functioning, basically. So why is this a big deal? So as you can probably imagine, anything that uses electricity, this will be
everything.
Which is basically every single thing, at this point, basically, because everything uses. So for example, the biggest like immediate implications. For example, maglev trains, which they are using also like magnetic levitation for the trains. The trains are not touching technically the
rails.
the rails because they're levitating literally above the rails a little bit. So, and immediately, if this would be true, then even the small improvement of maglev trains, they first started hitting 268 miles per hour, and now just a tiny bit of improvement was already like, oh yeah, now we can do 100 miles per hour more, like just on a, and that was like a tiny improvement on the superconductor, and this is like a massive jump if this is true, basically. So we would be like traveling, I don't know, thousands of kilometers per hour if that's true, basically. Okay, that's only for trains. Also, any kind of battery tech, any kind of EV battery, that's would be.
We're almost at the point where we can have battery-powered planes, right?
Yeah, and there are some battery-powered planes already. Also, yes, but not like commercially.
Yeah.
But you have to be super rich. But technically, you can fly already. I have seen.
It's already a thing that.
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah.
It's not like a sci-fi
scenario
anymore.
Yeah. So it's getting. So yeah, again, and also supercomputers. By the way, supercomputers use a lot of electricity. And if there's like a metal preventing the electricity to flow like super fast, which superconductors can solve technically, then all of a sudden we all have supercomputers at home, basically. With this tech.
I mean, of course, I guess copper is like the classical like metal that you use in computing.
Yep.
But if you could find something better.
Yeah. So this is technically, yeah.
It's
and
like,
not like a little bit better, but
it's like
pretty
it's
massively
like
better.
If you translate it into like, I don't know, computing, like the commercial, like not commercial, but like consumer computing electronics. You are largely handicapped by temperatures, because you have your processing things that are, well, wire or whatever, they have their like heating elements. So copper is probably, I imagine, is in most of them. And then you have fans, and then it's all kind of like, so you have the maximum amount of power for how much heat it produces.
Yes.
There's only so much heat that you can handle before it's gonna like burn down, basically.
Yeah, and technically the heat dissipation, because of this, if this is actually like possible, then as far as I can tell, there will be no heat, essentially. Because that's the heat that is mainly like generated. Electricity passing through metal. That's the biggest
so you could
conductor
have
of heat.
Like fanless
anything.
RTX 4090 power.
Okay.
Laptops, basically. not like literally. But,
maybe. I don't know.
But of course, you would have also then to have like a battery tech improve. But like hypothetically, you could have like a fanless gaming laptops that don't need to be plugged in to function.
Yeah.
Speaking, like something like that.
Yeah.
To like bring it into more like understandable territory.
So, by the way, as far as where is it? I read something here on the what was the? Oh yeah, Tesla. Yeah. So superconducting magnetic energy storage. By contrast, it is just a looping superconductor wire, a circular superconductor that electrons spin around endlessly, never encountering resistance. It's just an electric current that keeps going and going and going indefinitely with no loss. So, if the computer is technically not doing anything, it will just keep going. As far as I can tell, technically. But yes, the computer is doing something. But if it's sitting idly, if the idle draw of the computer is like super low, maybe even I don't know. Yeah. If it can be like my Mac Mini is known to be, I don't know, what is it, like super low, like 10 watts or something when it's idle, like when it's plugged into your to my monitor, which draws power from the wall. Maybe that the monitor technically can even provide that 10 watts or 5 watts, or well, with this tech it's like probably like, I don't know, 1 watt or something. And I don't need to plug in my Mac Mini anymore. If it's like, if I'm not doing anything, yes, of course. But I don't know. That's just crazy. Anyway,
Sounds fun.
That's why the room temperature.
This would also benefit. Fuck, what's the name of the thing that Apple invented? Spatial computing, yeah.
Oh yes. Yes.
That would totally be good for that.
That's everything. Every single thing basically will be. If this is.
Can you imagine? Yeah, you would have a computer stuck to your face, and you would never have to think about heat. Basically.
Yeah, like
just remove so many like problems with this kind of like device, you know.
You just add like a super tiny, like a solar panel thing on it, and that would be maybe enough forever if it's idle or something. And if you actually want to use it, then it's like, okay, yeah, I kind of want to plug it in or something, maybe for half an hour. Before
because you're not going to be all the time using your AR features, you know.
Yeah.
It can be like charging while you are not using the features, which is most of the time.
Yeah.
While you're wearing them. That sounds exciting.
That sounds.
Of course, there are other challenges that need to be overcome before this thing that exists. But like heat and battery life is like very like two major ones.
That's basically that's I feel like if we like master this, and if they can of course produce it like massive amounts of this thing, whatever whatever the substance is.
Alloy, I don't know what this is. Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? But if this is true from South Korea, then this will change everything, every single thing basically, because everything will be cheaper because they don't. Yeah, again, you don't need to buy. Don't need to produce all kinds of heat sinks, all kinds of cooling, all kinds of moving parts that are constantly breaking. You don't need to build those things anymore, basically, at this point. Like,
so it can shrink the tech.
You can make the tech as small as you want, because the cooling is the biggest thing in laptops and in phones and everything.
A phone that never gets warm when you like charge it or use it, or it's just it can be even. Well, I mean, if you're into that, but I feel like for phones it's like whatever, but for this kind of like AR computing tech, super important.
Or gaming, but we can save so much. Oh yeah, I saw, where was the number of?
You can have a tiny like console.
So,
that is like a gaming PC spec, basically. I mean, of course.
Yeah. So, for example, this Alex Kaplan pointing out a number: 100 billion kilowatts per hour of electricity are wasted on transmission losses each year in US alone. So this is the loss of, if you pump through electricity through metal, and there is some loss because some heat or some you will lose some electricity in the process anyway, because it's a resistor. So That's equivalent to 3 of our largest nuclear reactors running 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like already like electricity will be way cheaper if this is like also a thing that happens at some point. So yeah, anyway.
I am more interested in that other tweet that the authors of this semiconductor allegedly say that it can be made in like 34 hours with basic equipment.
Well,
So it is like some weird, like just hodgepodge.
well, people are trying, and people the answer right now is we don't know, because every single scientist and professor and all they are constantly like trying to replicate this video from South Korea right now, and they're like, I don't know how do you do it? I don't know. And yeah, again, fake videos all over the place, and
yeah, of course,
because people are trying to get the headlines and the clickbaits, I guess, also. So yeah, anyway, that's the world we live in. Anyhow, that's why it's very exciting, and that's why this is wow. If this comes out, oof. Anyway, but let's talk about the other major shift in gaming. Baldur's Gate 3 has prepared for 100,000 concurrent players. They've gotten 700,000, which is also like, okay, that's quite a little bit more. And also surpasses Zelda as the highest Metacritic review score of 97.
Well, so far, yeah, it doesn't have that many reviews yet, because people haven't gotten to finishing it yet, I guess.
Yes,
but yes, that is true.
But Tears of the Kingdom is 96, and
trash game.
Yeah, just I don't know. This is like an old iPhone now. Nobody wants it anymore. Anyway, so apparently Baldur's Gate is also rewarding. As again, I haven't played it. That's what I've heard. Baldur's Gate is pretty rewarding if you're like doing any kind of like creative gameplay. You can be very creative as far as I can tell, and you can build very creative stuff, and that's why. And it does a little bit better in terms of like Tears of the Kingdom. In Tears of the Kingdom, you can build also like all kinds of creative stuff, and you can be very rewarding. As I have found also during my time, because it's very, very funny, and like I just throw together some kind of a monster vehicle that no man would ever build except for me, and then it works also, and like I'm like, what? Okay, wow! I just smiled because of this, because this should have never worked, but it did, and it's just what I threw this together in like, I don't know, 2 minutes. Anyway, funny. So yeah, apparently Baldur's Gate is even better. I don't know.
I want to play this game so bad.
Yeah,
I'm so much more excited about this game than like I was about Breath of the Tears of the Kingdom.
Really? I don't know what it is. I have watched some gameplay, and I was getting some Diablo vibes a little bit. But again, this is me watching 2 minutes of gameplay, I think, or something. What's your take on?
It's just I don't know. This is just a very like sort of old school, nerdy computer RPG. Basically, it's basically a Dungeons and Dragons campaign in a digital form.
Yeah. Okay.
And because like freedom is kind of like one of the main points basically of D&D, because you can direct the story in any way. Well, of course, it's still a video game, so it has like a beginning point and end point.
Mm-hmm.
But it, in Dungeons and Dragons, you like account for all the different small things that can happen throughout the Dungeon Master accounts, depending on what the players want to do. Sometimes they can try to do something that is weird and unexpected.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this game is doing that and accounting for like just a huge number of different things that players can do. So much so that like I read that they had to like uncap, I don't know, there's some kind of
Yes.
like database or something which accounts for like players like choices and stuff,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
and they had to like unlimit the amount of like whatever
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
Yeah, I heard about that also. Yeah.
number of entries or whatever in the database,
Yeah.
because players were going beyond the like what Larian were.
Yeah. 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 What was designed to be reasonable in the game or something? Like
Mhm.
players just went like, okay, just insane with the choices
Mhm.
that they had apparently.
But the point is that the game allows you to do that,
Mm-hmm.
which is amazing, and it's like
Yeah.
funny. As I understood, it can like result in some very funny things, because
Mm-hmm.
all the decisions you make are based on like dice rolls.
Yeah.
And yeah, you have turn-based combat, which is like typical of like this genre, and yeah, and like super high quality, high polish RPG, which we just don't see that much anymore. I'm
Yeah.
very excited to play this game. I haven't bought it yet. I don't know if I should buy it on PC or PS5. We'll see. But like, I've been kind of puzzled by the reception of this game from like the developer community. I've
Yeah.
been seeing a lot of salt from them,
Oh, okay.
and basically the sentiment was that like, oh well, this people shouldn't like expect other games to be like this, and it's
Hmm.
like an unfairly high standard, and it's kind of an
What?
exception, and
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't set. Yeah, because it's illegal to set the bar too high, I guess, or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
What?
So they were like, oh, players should lower their expectations when they like after this game they play some other RPG. But like, why not instead of that maybe you like raise your
Yeah,
standards?
exactly.
For example, I mean, of course, this is a large studio, and this is a single game that they've been making for the last 5 years or so.
Yeah.
So I understand that. I'm not saying that every game should be of this quality, or like this scope rather. Quality is like a different thing. But
Mm-hmm.
like you should adjust the scope to the size of your team and resources, And I think you should try to deliver the best game you can, right? Otherwise, what's the point? I don't understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just a $60 game, not even $70 game. It's completely finished. They don't have any plans for DLCs or anything. It's a single purchase, no microtransactions, massive RPG, which kind of encourages you to play multiple times, because again, depending on your characters and
Yeah.
choices, it will play actually play significantly differently.
Mm-hmm.
Not like a fake illusion of choice, but actually differently. And yeah, we just don't get things like this very often.
Yeah.
So,
As if people really, yeah, they don't like microtransactions or something. I don't know.
So yeah, so that's cool. I really want to play it. Yeah, the reception from developers was very weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like when games like this come out, when like this, or like Tears of the Kingdom, or like Elden Ring or something come out, like you cannot not be excited for these games, even if you like think that they maybe not be your cup of tea.
Yeah.
But like these kind of games are the ones that are like moving the industry forward and raising the bar. So yeah, I was so excited to play this game. And their previous games are also supposed to be very good. So they are now. I'm a lot more excited to play this game now that I'm to play Starfield personally.
Okay. Even Starfield. But if the
Yeah.
but if Starfield is 98 on the Metascore, on the Metacritics.
I'll be the first one to admit my mistake. But like my kind of sort of how should I say it? My kind of vision for Starfield right now. I mean, we'll timestamp this. We'll come back to this when it comes out, and I'll
Okay.
play it, of course. Is that like it's gonna, in the beginning of the game, Starfield is gonna make a very good impression.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna like really like knock it out of the park. They opening like 10 hours or so, or
Yeah.
maybe 15, because it's also gonna be a massive game, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then the more you play it, you'll just see like layers like peeling off. Like the smoke and mirrors will just kind of, I don't know, expire, and
Okay.
you'll see that like at the end it's not like super deep.
Yeah.
It's just sort of large.
Okay.
That's just kind of how I'm feeling the game will be. If I'm wrong, great.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like if this month is like Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out, and then literally a month later another amazing, phenomenal RPG is coming out, then like amazing. I don't have any problem with that, absolutely. But I'm quite skeptical about Starfield.
Also, I heard that Baldur's Gate moved their launch date into August. Oh well, is it or August? Was it? Well,
It
way
came
before.
out like a week ago.
Yeah, August 3rd. Yeah, they wanted to come out in September, but Starfield is coming out in September, so they moved their launch date to August, and because of Starfield. And there was another game also that moved because of Starfield and Baldur's Gate, but I can't remember what the game was at the moment.
I mean, of course, Starfield is kind of scary because Bethesda is gonna market the shit. Bethesda, Microsoft is gonna market the shit out of the game, so people will play it, of course.
Yeah.
But it's funny because this game, Baldur's Gate 3, is now out only on PC, and the PlayStation version is coming out on the same day as Starfield.
Ooh, yeah.
But I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure that they have nothing to worry about. I think it's already the most pre-ordered game of all time for PlayStation 5, Baldur's Gate 3. So yeah, and it's not coming out on Xbox yet, Baldur's Gate 3. So there's like zero overlap in terms of like players. So some people play Starfield, and a bunch of people on PlayStation will go and play Baldur's Gate 3. So
yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I want to say it kind of came out of nowhere, but at the same time, these guys are probably the best RPG developers in the business right now. So it's not really out of nowhere.
I haven't been playing any Baldur's Gate games, and but I would say, yeah, in my opinion, that what I saw on the internet, it kind of came out of nowhere. But again, it depends on how deep you are in the gaming news section. I'm not so deep, I would say.
I don't think anyone actually was like. I mean, okay, well, Baldur's Gate 2 was a niche. I mean, it was big at the time, but it was a very different time. Also, we have to understand. Like,
I still feel
23 years ago.
Yeah, it was an old.
It was made by different people completely.
Yeah.
So this is just a different team taking on this IP. I don't know who owns the IP, but they just kind of got it. Maybe they bought it. I don't know. And they just made this game, which is a sequel, but also kind of reboot more. They just decided to call it Baldur's Gate 3, which is like, sure.
Yeah. Where is Diablo on the list right now? Do you know? Metacritic score? Is Diablo anywhere? What's the Diablo Metacritic score? 86. Okay. I mean, yeah.
So the best games. Yeah.
Still.
I mean, Diablo 4 reviewed very well, actually, but I mean, considering that they completely shut the bed with the first season, people are like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think Diablo 4 is gonna be in any contention for Games of the Year or anything like that. I really don't think so. Although I still played and I'm kind of liking it, but
yeah.
I mean, And I honestly, I mean, I mean, if this keeps going, and I mean, at this point, it's clear that at least some whatever magazines and like news outlets will give Game of the Year to Baldur's Gate 3, but um, yeah, I'm still pretty convinced.
And not to Tears of the
Tears of the
Kingdom.
No, I think Tears of the Kingdom will win most. I feel like it's a more.
Come on. They have
It
to.
has a it has a more like general appeal. I feel like it's Zelda, it's Nintendo,
Mhm.
it's sequel to Breath of the Wild.
That's what I
It's
mean.
like bigger and better and all of those other things.
Yeah.
So it's like a no-brainer. And Baldur's Gate 3 is like a game for like sweaty nerds,
Yeah.
which apparently there are a lot of, considering the numbers that we got on
That's
Steam.
why I'm surprised the most, because I feel like this is rather niche. But I don't know. Apparently, yeah, 700,000 people are currently playing it. Like what?
Mhm.
Like what? Where is it? Yeah, here.
I was
and
I
they
was
were
also thinking.
and they were expecting 100,000 maybe.
Yeah,
What? Okay. 712,000
it is kind of interesting.
players, yeah.
There is definitely a trend of like
Surpassing Dota 2, Rust, Apex Legends, GTA 5, PUBG. What?
mhm.
Just mainstream gaming, yeah.
There's definitely a trend of like these more niche games kind of breaking into mainstream. Like I was thinking like I was trying to figure out how much Elden Ring is like because I would still call it a niche game, although not really.
Mm-hmm.
But it has like over 500,000 Steam reviews.
Yeah.
Just a little bit less than Cyberpunk, for example. But Cyberpunk is such a more mainstream game than
Yeah.
Elden Ring. But it's great to see. It's great to see. Can't
All
wait to play
right.
this game. It's gonna be phenomenal. I'm sure.
We'll see.
And it's like it's like super like lore, story rich, and it's like narrative. And I'm like,
Yeah.
just injected into my veins.
Is this your new Dark Souls? Yeah, Dark
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, or because you were, what's it? What's the name? Dark Souls. Yeah, what's the latest game? What's the
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Sorry. Yes. Jesus Christ. Is this your new Elden Ring? Maybe because
I don't know. I never actually finished Elden Ring. I'm gonna wait for the DLC to come out, so I'll definitely revisit it as well. But the best game I ever played is still Bloodborne.
Yeah, so. Bloodborne, I know that's your best game. I knew that, but I didn't go there because I feel like it's way too early to tell. But
I think so. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of hype and everything, but
yeah.
I mean, but I'm always like hoping to find the game, the one that will dethrone it, because that would be interesting. More modern games, if they, or not even that more modern, it can be also an older game. But yeah, I'm always like looking for that one thing. But yeah, this is like probably the first time this year that I'm like super excited to play a game.
Yeah, all right.
Baldur's Gate 3. Like Starfield I'll play because I have to, because I mean everybody will be playing it, and it's also on Game Pass, so it feels stupid not to play it. But this game is like,
yeah. Yeah. The only thing that for me right now is Tears of the Kingdom, or maybe Cyberpunk will be. We'll see how the DLC in September, how that is, but I feel like
I'm quite confident it will be very good.
Those are my two contenders for the game of the year, at least. I don't know, but again, I'm basically a non-gamer anyway, so who cares?
But I mean, are you really?
Yeah, I mean,
when you are like, with every year you are introducing more and more into the fold.
Yeah.
You have to check out Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield. I'm kind of half curious about it also. Yeah. But again, I need to finish my Cyberpunk also first, and then when the bugs are fixed on Starfield, and then I will dig in.
Definitely, give it a couple months. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because
usually
then you
my.
can be sure that Bethesda game will be buggy at launch.
Mm-hmm.
That is almost a guarantee. I don't think it's even a hot take to say that it's probably going to be buggy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's talk some iPhones because there's apparently an Apple event happening on September 13th.
Oh, what?
It's not like official.
I mean, it's also just exactly
some rumors
around the time that I would expect it to happen. So.
Yeah, well, it's usually the first, second week of September. So
and then you have launch like a week or
yeah,
2 later.
Yeah. So the iPhone 15 Pro is apparently has been I don't know, some renders, but apparently there's a picture of the bezel out there already with a thin bezel, maybe very so slightly thinner.
Sure.
Which is like
that is true.
Okay, yeah, sure. But
wow. Oh my god, 14 Pro is completely unusable at
yeah,
this point. Look at the chunky bezel.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else can we look forward to?
Yeah, there are some rumors that the storage will go up, so it will start apparently at 256 now, and go
for the Pro.
For the Pro, yes.
That's nice.
Which is good, and goes up to 2 terabytes, which 1 terabyte was the previous maximum, and yeah. So iPhone 15 apparently $799, maybe 15 plus $899, $1099, and $1199. Yeah.
$11.99. Yikes.
I don't know what the or $11.99 or $12.99. What does that mean?
What?
That
sounds.
Apparently that's they are not completely sure if they are expecting a 100. Yeah, the Pro Max are expected to be $100 pricier than the 14 Pro pair. This maybe.
So it was.
Oh yeah, the Pro version 14 Pro was also $999, right? Yeah.
But
they are adding 100 to both of the Pros. Apparently.
But
yes.
So it would be then $12.99 for 14 Pro Max. Wait, 14 Pro Max is how much? 14
Pro Max, I think it was like $1,099. As far as I can tell. Okay, I double check. 14 Pro Max launch price. The Pro was 9. Yes.
Yeah, Pro is 1,000 and Pro Max is 1,100.
Yes. That's what I was saying.
Okay, so the rumored price is gonna be
100 for each more. Yeah.
So for 15 Pro will be $1,099.
Yes.
And Pro Max will be $11.99.
Yes.
Or $12.99
even. Maybe yes.
Yikes.
Yep. But allegedly.
I mean, you know.
Allegedly.
You get double the storage. So.
Yeah, you get some more storage, but and allegedly, the stainless steel model will be replaced with titanium. Maybe that's also a rumor.
Sure. I guess it will make it a bit lighter.
And maybe stronger, but maybe that's what you're paying extra. I don't know. They have to justify the price a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
I mean, it's more that like they want to raise the prices and they can't decide what to like include, what bonuses to justify it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm scared because, the 14 Pro Max in Estonia already cost like 1,500 euros.
Yeah.
So it would cost like 1,600 euros for a phone.
Yeah.
Let's see how much 256 gigabytes cost then.
Yeah.
Let's
We'll see. But yeah.
So iPhone 14 Pro Max. Right now everybody's having discounts, but like the launch price for 128 gigabytes was 1,489 euros in Europe, in Estonia specifically.
The Pro Max?
The Pro Max, yes.
Yeah.
And the launch price
That's like
for the 256 gigabytes was 1,620. So, yeah.
yeah, so 300 more, around 300 more than US to Euro thing.
So it's gonna be over 1,500 euros.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. In fairness, I'm really liking my Pro Max. At first, I wasn't sure about the screen, but you get used to large screens easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is very heavy though. That much I agree. So
Yes.
if they can make it lighter, that would be a good choice.
Yeah. There's some construction going on.
Yeah. There's construction happening all the time now, outside.
Okay, I see.
I think they're in the finish line with facade.
I think Samsung is listening to our podcast right now. Yeah, all right. But there's some other Apple news actually that is coming from Saudi Arabia. Makes a USB-C mandatory for all electronic device, not all electronic devices, but the ones that you usually think of with a Type-C port. So, January 1st, 2025, new smartphones and accessories like headphones, keyboards, speakers, and routers sold in the country will be required to have a USB-C port. So Saudi Arabia was looking at Europe and hold my hijab and water pipe or something, and we will do the same, basically. And yeah. And 2026, every laptop or other portable computer, which includes tablets like iPad, will also require to have a USB-C connector. And Apple was like, joke's on you. The iPad already has a USB-C connector. But I'm a little bit puzzled by accessories like headphones, keyboards, and speakers. Speakers.
Yeah.
What do you mean by speakers? Because you're not thinking, well, maybe Bluetooth speakers, fine, but if you're just saying speakers, that could mean like the speakers you have in your living room or something also. But maybe this is just an article that didn't get into the details of what do they mean by speakers. Maybe they just meant like, yeah, Bluetooth speakers or something. I don't know. But we'll see. Yeah. So anyway, Saudi Arabia is putting down, drawing the line in the sand. Oh my God! I just came up with it because they have a lots of desert. Anyway. So, but there's some other Apple stuff. Apple expands M3 Mac testing ahead of rumored October launch. So, surprise. Apple.
So there won't be a
yes?
iPad Pro this year. Excellent. Surely not, right?
I haven't heard any rumors. Technically, I have Mac rumors. They do exist.
Pro.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
When did that come out?
M2 iPad Pro?
2022.
Okay.
Okay, so there won't be a iPad Pro this year. Excellent, because I want to buy a new one, but I'm kind of waiting for a for the OLED display and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Oh,
may as well just wait for the next one then.
I see. Okay. It's funny that you say your product that you want to buy is not coming out, and I'm basically in this article I wanted to mention that the M3 Mac Mini is coming out most likely in October, which is like, oh, excellent for me, because that means the M2 is coming down in price, which is so it's either or basically, yeah. So more chips, more computer means usually lower prices, but yeah, again, I'm more hunting for price and you're hunting for more features, so it's like,
I guess so.
Yeah.
I already like just accepted the fact that I just a slave.
Låt oss film. Good morning.
Oh my god. Good
Yes.
morning.
Yes.
It's just that it's excellent because I'm not gonna buy a tablet, right? Because I already have a purchase planned for this autumn wintry period. And having two of them would be kind of a lot.
Yeah.
So this year I'm probably going to go ahead and buy PSVR 2 maybe.
Ooh, yeah, that's on the table. Okay.
I'm thinking, especially if they have some nice Black Friday deal for it.
Yeah, it has been quite some time already. Yeah, they might do some discounts. I don't know. Well, again, Black Friday is a kind of a joke in Estonia, so
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. I would even take it like a normal price PSVR 2 packed in with some like codes for games or something. Just like, because
Okay,
that's kind of
yeah.
how PSVR 1 ended up doing it. They would just like do the set packed in with like 5 games, which are like some of the more popular ones, and you just knock yourself out.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
would be already good. Or like an actual like normal discount on just the headset without any additives would also be nice.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, but the rumors are, yeah, if you didn't know, then October, that's Apple usually launches some Macs, except for this, not this year. No, yeah. Was it last year?
They did have a weird like out of order.
Yes, January.
Yeah.
January 2020. Yeah, this year, 2023.
Yeah.
They had some Mac launches. Yeah, the 14 and the 16-inch MacBook Pro with M2 and M2 Pro and M2 Max chips were announced, introduced.
Oh my god! Already a Christmas sale? Where are we? What is this?
What? There was some kind of black sale about 1 month ago. Also, we have a first Mega. What do you mean? Wait, did I order?
Oh, it's not like a. Oh no, it's actually some sort of weird.
Oh, okay, yeah. Jõulueelne lao tühjendusmik. Okay, I see. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. So there's some. I have seen some Halloween's crap also already. Like technically.
Okay, well, Halloween is closer than Christmas.
Yeah, Halloween is closer.
Halloween
but
I would allow because not yet. I mean, starting from September, I feel like Halloween is
yeah,
fair game.
September, yes.
I don't need Halloween in August.
In the beginning of August. Yeah.
And then like starting from the 1st of November is Christmas, basically.
I
feel like Halloween ends. Okay, boom, done.
Yeah.
Moving on.
But
yeah, it's actually lining up perfect. So you are excited for M3?
Well, yeah, I'm
Mini, so that you could get the M2 Mini.
Okay. Maybe yes. Technically, yes.
And what about the iPhone? Anything you're looking to see, interested in? Not really.
I'm really excited about. Okay, the Type-C port. That's one of them. Yeah. That would be very nice. If I could have one charger for anything that I'm taking with me.
Yes. Oh my god, yeah, that's actually very true. If I could just charge every single device that I have with a Mac
Yeah,
charger, that
yeah,
sounds wonderful.
yeah. And
Still charging my headphones with my Mac charger, nothing happened to them.
yeah,
So I guess it's working as intended.
that's pretty. Yeah, that's a gamble. I don't think I would take, but yeah. Okay, yeah. I understand that. Yeah, the headphones are communicating with the charger. Like, okay, I just need this amount of charge. No more.
They charge very slowly, even on Mac charger.
Mhm.
Well, very slowly. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't have like a lightning fast like OnePlus
Yeah.
charge in 3 minutes or something technology.
Mhm.
But yeah, charging with that. I don't really have any other charger for them, honestly. So it's either that or just computer, but who cares?
Mhm.
But yeah, it would be nice to charge my phone with a Mac charger as well.
Yeah.
But
ThinkPad charger. Yeah.
it's not it's not enticing enough for me to even consider getting a new phone, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's
And you know for a fact that last the 14 line had this gorgeous, amazing purple color phone
Yeah.
that they released, so you can be 100% sure, hundo p, that this year's colors will be trash. This is basically how I think about it.
Yeah. The one good color and one trash color, and then one good
it's
color.
just legally not allowed to like release multiple good colors in a row.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm mostly waiting for the third-party app store still.
That's the big one. But like,
if that's somehow exclusive to the new phone, then I will buy it. I will buy the new phone.
Wait, which phone do you have right now?
14.
And you gave 12 to Melly, right?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
And
but we will get this.
And Melissa's phone to my mom. The iPhone 10.
Okay.
That's how I.
Did you also change the battery for it, or just
no
as is? Just
iPhone 10.
How is she getting along with no buttons and just a touch?
Yeah, that's I had to introduce her to. Okay, so mom, this is Face ID. So use just there is no button now. So you just.
And which one did she have before? She had like a Plus model,
yeah. She had 7 Plus.
Retro.
Yeah. Not the regular.
Wait.
The 7 Plus. Yeah, 7 Plus, the big one.
Wait, so 7 Plus.
Yeah.
Is just 1 year before 10, right?
No, 8 Plus does exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't 8 and 10 come out at the same time?
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. You're right. Yeah, they did came out at the same time.
Sort of the same time, yeah.
Well, no, in the same exact event they came out.
Oh yeah, okay. So.
Yeah. But
in my mind, 7 Plus is kind of retro at this point. But like 10 isn't really. 10 is still kind of like...
But yeah. But she only uses her phone to literally take the occasional picture of her dog and call people and text people, and that's about it. Yeah. So that means basically 3-day, 4-day battery life for her.
Even on this like used 10.
Yeah, even on this used 10.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
Then I guess there's no point.
Yeah, she's by the way, she's an Apple Watch user also. Fun fact. She's using an Apple Watch 3 from my sister.
I honestly feel like Apple Watch will become like an essential accessory, even for me, like in the not so distant future.
Really?
By the time we get because like by the time I get to like late 30s, early 40s, it will have so many health related features that like you would just have to use it, especially as someone who doesn't interact with doctors that much, just for like general purpose things.
That's
feel like that's good.
that's on. Yeah, I think I like the fact of like, yeah, it keeps an eye on you a little bit. Yeah, tells me that, oh, I'm in a loud environment or something. I'm like, oh yeah, I should move away from literally standing below the speaker of a concert or something. And
But not yet. I think I'll become more health conscious when I'm like past the 30 mark.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I have 2 years left.
Yeah. Oh, past the 30 mark. My knee hurt the other day and was like, what the hell is that? Why does my knee hurt? And I asked my mom because she's a doctor, and she just told me that, yeah, you're getting old.
Yeah, spoilers, yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, I guess, all right.
That's the unfortunate reality of life, yeah.
How, like, what is this? Just suddenly your knee hurts for no reason.
Just for no reason.
Yeah.
How weird is that?
Yeah.
How weird. How didn't we evolve past that thing?
Yeah.
That you just randomly have a knee pain for no reason. Yeah, I mean, there is some reason, usually. Like whatever, you have some like salts in your joints or something, and or something,
or no salt, or no idea what the, but it went away, and it's fine now. But I don't know. Anyway,
so yeah, maybe we could even cover this event live.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
It's kind of random Wednesday, so not really something that we would normally do, but at the same time, if it's gonna be a new computer, you think it's gonna also be new computers, or are they gonna have a separate thing for computers?
Oh, they usually have a separate October event for Macs, right? But but the only thing that I'm lukewarm is about the Mac Mini is still a question mark. The MacBook Airs and the MacBook Pros are most likely, certainly, and the iMac, but the Mac Mini is the most questionable one that they will really...
They're gonna announce another MacBook Air?
Apparently, with the M3, yeah, maybe. M3...
So the same year they announced M2 15-inch MacBook Air, they'll announce a 13-inch MacBook Air with M3.
But again, these are rumors, so maybe, yeah.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, if it makes sense to put it first in like entry-level models, yeah, it's just sort of logical.
Yeah.
I believe that. Yeah. But yeah, I don't have much interest in a computer or a phone at this point. So
yeah,
my update schedule aligns perfectly now. So this year I'm skipping phone.
Yeah.
Apparently an iPad, because probably there will be no iPad to get. So I'm getting PSVR 2.
Yeah.
But next autumn, surely there will be an iPad Pro, right? So I will be skipping the iPhone 16.
16, yeah.
And then the year after that, I will be getting the new iPhone, just as I planned.
iPhone
with
7.
Hopefully a beautiful color.
And that's the event when they completely replace the iPhone with the spatial computing and Apple Vision Pro.
I mean, if they manage to do it in 2 years, I wouldn't even hate that. It's not ridiculous. Although I'm still pretty sure we're looking at more like 10-year period, but
yeah. No,
I mean,
Steve Jobs will come back on stage, and it's a TV, it's your sound system, it's a projector.
It's everything. We also can't forget that at some point, I imagine they will also announce a foldable iPhone.
Yeah. When is that coming? Or is
at this point, it's kind of a meme because like everybody kind of already figured out the foldables that they want to go for, like the form factors and whatnot. And now Apple is like...
Isn't maybe technically the Vision Pro, maybe the display... Isn't that technically also maybe even curved? I don't know. No idea.
Definitely, yeah. The lenses have to be curved for sure.
The lenses have to be curved, right? I guess to be, yeah. So they are technically maybe doing already bendable.
Although at this point, after this
Well,
headset, releasing a foldable iPhone feels like a step backwards, you know? It's like,
yeah,
this is our cool sci-fi headset
yeah,
that nobody
yeah.
will ever buy or use.
But here's a
Anyway, here's our like thing.
glass sandwich that you have
Yeah,
known for tens of
Yeah.
years.
yeah. And here's our foldable phone, which, again, everybody already kind of figured out. Although I still feel like they're kind of, most of them, but, you know,
Yeah.
I feel like the industry has kind of settled on like what is a good like form factor for foldables. But who knows? Maybe Apple could disrupt that space as well. I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe they could go back and do what Microsoft tried to do, but good.
But good. By the way, did you see the Marquez's video about the Z Flip 5? That he was like basically like admitting that, okay, maybe my impressions video was a little bit harsh because everyone else was praising the Z Flip 5 a lot, and he was like, they settled was literally the title of his impressions video, and he was like, about the Civ.
So his review is more positive.
So now he's a little bit backpedaling about the Z Flip 5, a little bit like, okay, this is a bigger deal than.
Oh, has Short Circuit made our annual video with what's his face? Riley? No. What's his face?
This is Riley on here on the. What do you mean, the annual video?
Yeah. The annual video where he reviews the flip phone and says that he doesn't get it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh
yeah.
no, they had someone else do
They
it.
had
Rest in
yeah,
peace.
they had Jake Bellevance is the name of.
Oh, unfortunate.
He did the C Flip 5, yeah.
Usually Linus does the fold, right? And someone
Yes.
Riley was doing the flip.
Yes.
Aw.
Yes. But I mean, you can tweet at him. Maybe he will do it for you personally or something.
They were like, okay, Riley, you're not creating enough hype for this, so
Yeah.
we can have you do this again.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah.
Or maybe he's gearing up to review the. Oh, PewDiePie just uploaded I'm a Dad Now. Okay. Oh, and showing the baby? Really? Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, he didn't post for a month or something. Any videos.
He still makes videos?
He still makes videos. By the way, he lives in Japan now, by the way.
Interesting.
He moved to Japan to, I think, Tokyo? I don't know. Or maybe somewhere else. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, and he just became a dad a month ago or something. Anyway, maybe Riley is gearing up to review the Huawei's latest flip phone or something. So maybe that's something.
Maybe.
We'll see. All right, but and not
good for them.
Yeah.
Fans of flip phones.
Apparently it's.
I actually touched it.
Oh.
My colleague got one.
Oh, the Z Flip 5. So.
And it's
a flipping phone.
It's a phone that flips, yes, except that it doesn't flip the way you would expect a flip phone to flip, because it can't, because it needs to be very careful, to open it. I mean, you can open it with one hand, but it doesn't have the flippiness.
Yeah.
And it still has the same very pronounced crease on the screen, which you can feel and see.
Yeah.
The outer displays is nice.
Yeah.
For I don't know, checking weather.
Yeah.
Or watching or listening to some, I don't know, Spotify or something, and just have. Now you would have only your the buttons, but now you can also have your album cover,
Yeah.
for example, which is nice. I mean, it's largely pointless.
Yeah.
But what still bugs me, this I don't understand. This is why I'm saying that like all these foldable phones are still like prototype level. Like when you unfold the flip, or when you unflip the flip, if you will, and at the part where the crease is happening, where the hinge is happening, like the display like is raised in that point.
Yeah.
Like if you put a needle, you could put like a needle underneath the display and like lift it.
Yeah.
The same way that you could do it in like the early models. And I'm like, how is this a thing that exists? I don't understand. This is just like a super like bad, like in my opinion, that you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But the hinge is nice. I really like the fact that it's like folds properly and completely. That is like the best improvement, I feel.
Yeah. I feel like also,
So
yeah.
in that sense, it's nice.
Mhm.
But I still don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah, maybe we'll never will, and maybe that's why we're old.
I guess so. I just don't understand what problem it solves.
I mean, yeah, more screen.
Yeah.
Well, okay, the flip not even, but maybe yeah, some nostalgic things, but not even because it was very different.
You just make like a long and
No,
thin phone into a short and thick phone, and I don't quite understand how that makes it any better.
Yeah. Well, but the feature of like if you're on a call and you want to end the call and by just jerk and the call is ended, that's the.
But again, you can't even do that. You can't even do like this dramatic moment when you're like, okay, bye, and you just like flip the phone close and like snaps, you know?
Isn't that?
Like, I'm always thinking of like Razer phones, you know, like the old ones that had like this like cool metallic keyboard and like this very thin, the top part. You know, just like snap it. It like snaps. It makes the sound. Like it doesn't even do that because because it doesn't like snap.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
It shouldn't be snapping because it's like gonna break the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't even have that moment. But
yeah, I thought the call is cancelled when you flip the phone on.
No, you probably do, but it doesn't have the same. It's not gonna give you the drama of like.
Yeah. That's
yeah. And if you want, like basically the only reason to buy this phone is for the drama.
Yeah, that's right.
Novelty for the drama. Yeah.
That's you're just writing Samsung's marketing materials right now.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some drama in your life?
Yeah, that's the one. But not the one, but like the button one, yeah.
Yeah.
The Paris Hilton phone, if you will.
Yes. All right, but speaking of Paris Hilton, not really, but it is time for the meme break because of course it is. Okay, I have to get this out of the way. Say 3 words, say them, and I'm yours. Chevron 7 locked. Okay, so this is a Stargate joke that.
Okay, I was like, what is this?
Yeah. Anyway, this was just for me. I don't know. I laughed because Stargate. Anyway, here's a creepy. What's the matter, babe? You hardly used your Lars Ulrich from Metallica toilet.
Wait, is this real?
I don't know. This looks real.
This looks.
Do you know the meme that what's wrong, babe? You hardly touched your whatever sandwich I made, and you hardly touched your Lars Ulrich from Metallica toilet. I don't know this level of meme ception. I love it. Anyway.
This is cursed.
Yeah. Also this one. Okay. Okay. You need to. Okay.
You need to hear it?
Yeah, you need to hear it. So, yeah, I sent you the link. Yes. So the root sandstorm. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Zoomers wouldn't even know what that is.
Yeah, I know. So, also, I have played way too much Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda. Legend says if you pee in all the urinals in the right order, a portal opens in the middle of the room. What is
Totally,
this?
it gives off some like Zelda dungeon vibe.
What is this toilet that is like
It kind of
Jesus
looks
Christ?
like a Church of Scientology toilet or
Yeah,
something. Kind
yeah,
of giving that.
yeah. I literally did a puzzle like this basically in Zelda. Where,
It's very Zelda, yeah. Like press something in the correct order,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
kill the monsters in the correct order. Yeah. Very that. What we would call moon logic. I had very big trouble. Like, I once tried to play some of the older 2D Zelda games, like top-down Zelda games,
Mhm.
and I would go in a dungeon and I'm like, well, there's a locked door and there's a puzzle. And I'm like, what is the puzzle? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
there's like 3 monsters in the dungeon or like in the room, and you have to kill them in a specific order.
Ah.
And I'm like, why? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very video gamey.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm glad that Nintendo moved on from that, but
Kind of, yeah. It's kind of
yeah, okay.
or like classical adventures, like Return to Monkey Island or something.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
you have to like some arcane puzzles where you need to combine items and move on, but like it's just so illogical that you can't even like arrive to that conclusion by yourself.
Yeah. All right, but okay. The last one was this one that. So apparently, I don't know what this is from. Deep fake parody. I don't know. There's some deep fake memes out there. Like,
wait a minute. You're not force sensitive, are you?
Nope.
Okay.
What's that? 30 meters straight drop.
Yeah.
And you just launched yourself gooch first and didn't make a peep.
Well, when the adrenaline wore off, I was in a pelvis cast for like 8 months.
I don't know what this is, but this is the first time I'm seeing some kind of like. Okay, so they are just picking apart the Star Wars like, yeah, all the facts. That is. Anyway, yeah, I'm a sucker for all things prequel, and oh my god, any Star Wars prequel memes. Oh, that's peak comedy for me. Anyway, oh yeah, I had Brigitte's was I know, which I showed earlier that how famous she is and how on top of her game she is, but
can you imagine? Can you imagine recording a video like this? This is so bizarre to me.
Well, yeah,
I understand that like public people have like a certain level of delusion mixed with narcissism about them, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
But like, if you actually are a big deal like that, you don't need to make videos about yourself. I mean, in this kind of, you can make like TikTok or whatever, like stories and stuff of other content, if you want. But like, this is like so pointless. It's just inviting like mocking and online like memes and harassment.
Yeah.
Which also could be the point.
Yes. That's the if she's really playing like 4D chess or whatever, and she knows that drama will get you views or something, then so
but
I don't
out of this or something or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't think she's playing 4D chess or something.
Maybe
Anyway, but we are talking about.
You said she is like a B-tier celebrity, but like, what is she famous for?
I mean,
she's just a TV personality.
I don't keep up with some Estonian. I don't know. She's
a real housewife of Viljandi.
Radio host, something. No, she's I think she is doing TV also. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
TV, radio, something. Not singing, I don't believe. Anyway. But speaking of singing, anyone who is interested in some music has to check out some.
Was smooth. Let's go.
Yo! This practicing my segues. It's been 2.5 years. I have to get good at something. So, Jungle is releasing some music this week. Volcano is the new album, which I love. I have checked out some songs. My personal favorite from this album is Candle Flame. Man. Ooh. Very nice energy. Also, Back on 74. That's also very nice.
We missed some Lotus Opinions rating stuff.
Some ratings.
Trash colors are for people who are afraid of thieves. Well, I was saying that my phone has beautiful color and I don't want to change it, but I also wear a case, so. But
yeah.
The thought that it's there.
Yeah.
So it's good enough.
Yeah. That's what I'm constantly thinking about my Mac also. Like, oh yeah, I know that there's some good stuff in there, even though I can't see it. Anyway.
I also don't have buttons, but I have fingerprints.
Yeah, and also some the Sherlocks are releasing some music. Yeah, but yeah, basically my star of the this week has been Jungle, and I need to listen to the album more. Okay, I've been in love. Has been also very nice this week. Okay, In Your Love, Tyler. This is if you're very soft and if you like to I don't know, get some cozy, very feminine energy going or something. I don't know, or masculine. Very smooth country ballad. I feel like is the name of the thing. Anyhow, let's talk about some TV shows. What's going on? Movies, TV shows this week for you?
No.
Not really. Yeah.
Not really, yeah.
Yeah. For
I'm...
me also.
We were subscribed to Netflix a few days ago.
Oh.
So I think
you were? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it just happened a few days ago, yeah. Every month we just kind of reevaluate whether we want to keep subscribing to the streaming service that we are currently subscribed to or we want to change it. So we were subscribed to Disney Plus for a few months.
Yeah.
And now we went back to Netflix for, well, at least this month. So there's actually quite a lot of stuff that I wanted to watch.
Yeah. Did you see the news that Disney Plus is hiking up the prices?
And also cracking down on password sharing.
Yeah. So did I mention?
It's nice that these companies are making make it easier to ignore their services more and more.
Mm-hmm.
With like every month. I like that. Like right now we are subscribing to like one streaming per month.
Yeah.
Because I mean, let's be honest, you only have so much time to like engage with streaming content. So.
Yeah. So November.
Yeah,
in November they are raising the prices.
Raising prices. Excellent.
Disney Plus.
Wonderful.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm actually not sure what I would like to watch on Netflix. There's so much stuff.
Mm-hmm. 6 Feet Under is Sehgal watching. Yeah, that's an old 2001, 2005. Yeah, this was. I remember this being one of the shows to watch when I was in high school. Man, 6 Feet Under. Have you watched Six Feet Under?
I don't think so. I'm trying to figure out what that is.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either, but but I knew a lot of people that watched it. Also, fun fact, Melissa is watching this right now. Beverly Hills, 1990 until 2000. So this is like especially retro. They showed it on ETV a long time ago. Oh yeah, that made it probably way more popular. Yeah. That's why. Yeah. Because we didn't have any streaming services, Netflixes, whatever. Yeah, as long as it was on TV, it was popular.
Ooh, what is this? I'm checking like what are the best shows on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
Some stuff.
What are you seeing there?
Wait, how does this have such high rating? Get it. Red Rose.
Red Rose.
It's got a horror show. Okay, it has some stuff.
Drama thriller. Yeah.
Russian Doll. Yeah.
6 Feet Under. Oh my god. I need to. I think that's probably Melissa's next one that she's watching. She has. I'm pretty sure she has watched this. But yeah, Beverly Hills for now. Also, wait, how many seasons? 12 years. Oof, yeah. 10 seasons. All right. Yeah. Okay. So if no TV shows or movies for you and me, then
Interesting. Did Rotten Tomatoes stop showing the oh no, it shows. Interesting. It shows based on season. Never mind. I'm just checking out some shows, and then it was just like a flat number of average score.
Oh,
I
okay.
was like, oh, it doesn't show. Did 5 people review it or 50?
Yeah.
Okay. There is some stuff to watch. So.
5 paid actors that they started the show. They all reviewed it. Also.
Yeah.
Okay, but how about some gaming this week?
I was already raving about Baldur's Gate 3, which I haven't even played yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the Europa Universalis, the fourth one? Really, you have? Okay.
Yeah, Morris is a huge fan of this genre of games.
Really?
These sort of like grand strategy games, yes.
Okay.
There's also very super sweaty, nerdy kind of stuff where you like control entire countries and it's like war and politics and diplomacy and everything.
I see.
A lot, yeah. Not really my kind of thing, but
yeah,
it's a very dedicated following of people.
Okay, so Age of Empires, but more sweaty and more nerdy.
Definitely, yeah. It's also like a lot larger scale. It's like, it's Europa Universalis, and you have an entire, basically, world.
Yeah.
Actual countries.
That sounds something like Lotus Film for Lotus Film, probably.
For sure. Yeah, I feel like
I think
that
he's a big fan of strategy.
That or Hearts of what is it called? Hearts of Iron.
Hearts of Iron. Okay.
I think it's from the same developers as Europa Universalis. I think Hearts of Iron will be more kind of like what? Yeah. Hearts of Iron 4. I feel like this is for sure like something that Lotus Infinite could get into. This is that, but also in the future, more like. I'm actually not sure what period this is. It's like a World War I or something like that.
This is not on Steam?
Yeah, it's like a war game. Hearts of Iron 4 is on Steam, yes.
Oh, okay. More deals. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
That sounds
It's kind of game that you have to like sit down and like read through like a novel worth of systems and mechanics in order to like even start playing.
Oh my god!
And then
I
once
think
you start playing,
you pretty much hit the nail on the head. This is exactly for Lotus Film. I feel like.
If you're still watching, or if you'll be watching it back, then definitely check this out. It's
Mhm.
also on sale regularly, so. And just in general, the games that are made by Paradox are kind of in that general direction, so. Yeah.
Very nice. Also,
Um,
the Mikkel is playing Talos, the
and you can
Talos
play,
principle.
these games are so deep that like you can play like a sort of Cold War era or something or whatever, like 20th century as like Soviet Russia, or you can also play as Estonia or something. And you'd be like a tiny country trying to like make it work through like a certain period of time.
Yeah.
Or you can play as any other country that exists. It's very interesting. And depending on where you are, what your neighbors are, it just changes dynamics. So but yeah, I have very like surface level knowledge about this.
Yeah.
Tell us principle. Let's go.
Yeah, this is what Zikal is playing right now. Mikkel Zikal. But is he interested in the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Talos Principle 2.
Depending on how he's like in the first one.
Release date 2023, so this year at some point. This is coming out. This looks, I don't know, this looks, again, me as a non-gamer, I would describe this game with the words Portal meets
Portal is very much, I agree.
But Portal outside. That's my official.
Portal outside, but also without portals, but with other shit.
Yeah. This is my official.
Very that.
Yeah. Metacritic's review, like the TekTok squad, Portal outside. All right. Anyway.
Portal plus outside minus portals.
Yes. And yeah. And a lot of Talos or something. All right.
So much Talos, yeah.
So much. Yeah, what's been going on for you this week?
I'm still playing Diablo 4 when I am not sure what to play.
Okay, yeah.
I'm still kind of sort of playing through the season, and I'm still my opinion on it is basically the same. Is that it's a great game.
Yeah.
With incompetent people in charge of like the live service aspects of it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm having fun playing it. I'm playing Druid as my like second character, but having a lot more fun with it than I did with like Sorcerer. And in general, I'm really liking it, but it is sort of mediocre.
On PC, right?
No, I'm playing on PlayStation.
What are you playing on PC right now, or if any?
On PC, I'm actually started very briefly. I'm gonna play a lot more of it. I'm playing one of the previous games from the developers of Baldur's Gate 3 to wait for maybe a sale or when I get money to buy Baldur's Gate 3. I'm playing through Divinity Original Sin 1.
Divinity Original Sin. Yeah. 2?
This is
or the
no, the 1.
The 1. Oh, okay.
That's the game that kind of put this developer on the map. I feel like that it's also in a similar sort of vein, like a computer RPG.
Yeah.
But in different universe and different rules.
Oh my god. But this looks exactly like Baldur's Gate, yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, so you are using the PC. That was my question. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I use it, but yeah, not for any kind of super advanced gaming. I'm waiting for Cyberpunk to come out with a DLC and a new trees and content and stuff, and then maybe I'll go back to it. But then Morris told me that he wants to play the game on PS5, so I'm not sure how we're gonna.
Oh, okay.
How are we gonna do that? We're not gonna
Ugh.
buy two DLCs. That sounds weird.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe, yeah. All right, yeah, but for me, Tears of the Kingdom all the way, almost every day, couple of hours, and oh man, I like this game. I really like this game. It's so fun to build stuff, and it's like I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my god, this is never gonna work, and then it actually works. The vehicle that I built, like, oh my god, I did it. What? Okay, and you feel like no one in the world, well, obviously, probably someone did at some point in some country or something exactly like this vehicle, but it feels like you have so much control of like all the crazy stuff you can attach to all the crazy stuff you have there, basically. So it's like it feels like one of a kind, which is very nice, which I really like.
For sure.
And yeah, but yeah, not great about. It's Breath of the Wild 2. It's not like a new game, I feel like. But again, it's doesn't have to be. If it's like, I mean, I would love to be. I would love to see some more new stuff, but there's so many reused stuff from Breath of the Wild. But
very curious to see what the next Zelda would be like. Because
yeah.
They already confirmed that like Breath of the Wild is gonna be like the blueprint for future Zelda games. And I'm not entirely sure what they mean by it, because
they
I feel
mean
like the next game should be like
they mean the patents, right? They mean the
patents, yeah, of course.
Because
patents, but the patents were from Tears of the Kingdom, not from Breath of the Wild. But the Breath of the Wild is supposed to be the blueprint, so
yeah, okay, they're gonna.
Because like I feel like it needs to be significantly different from these two games, right?
I feel like also like okay, reusing the iPhone 6s for the 6 from the 6 body is this is exactly the same game, but with a new paint of coat. Coat of paint. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway.
Paint of coat. yeah.
Paint
largely, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Mm.
It's more of a very good game, which is never bad.
Is.
But interesting to see where they will go from here.
Yeah.
In the same vein, but it's very interesting where the Pokemon will go from here.
Yeah.
Which is, oh boy, the DLCs are coming out, and I was like trying to reflect on the fact that it's coming out and whether I'm interested in it. And I don't know. I just don't ever want to go back to Pokemon Violet.
Yeah.
If I could erase it from existence, that would be great.
All right. Yeah.
Even though I low key kind of enjoyed my time with it, but this game should not exist.
Yeah. All right. Here's a vacuum that Lotus Film is interested. I don't know. I was kind of curious if he is buying it or has he bought it, but who knows? But I think he had something better to do apparently, because
he's downloading Hearts of Iron 4 as we speak.
Oh yeah. We are on a side monitor right now for him, and he's playing the game. Yeah, all right.
But yeah, that's about it. I mean, at this point, in terms of games, I'm just sort of patiently waiting for September 6th, which is when
the Starfield
is coming out, as well as Baldur's Gate 3 on PlayStation. So this is kind of when also Payday is happening around this time. So this will kind of just to decide, because of course we're not gonna buy Starfield. So I'm just on Game Pass.
Yeah. Does the game launches just before the Payday also? Is that a thing that they are considering also?
I don't think so. I mean, probably it works even differently.
Probably.
In America. Actually, maybe not. I'm not sure. Don't Americans have like bi-monthly payments and stuff, like for every 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, that's usually the thing. Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like September is a good time because it's like right before holidays,
Yeah.
right before people start like regurgitating the Game of the Year discourse.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of like just squeezing, and if it's really good, it's gonna be also have this recency bias. It's like, oh yeah, well, Tears of the Kingdom was great, but how about Starfield, which is just came out? I
Yep.
feel like it will have some of that.
But also Cyberpunk
yeah.
will
Cyberpunk.
get some players, but I don't know. Or maybe it's kind of dead. Not for
No,
me,
I
but
don't think so. I think it will attract a lot of people because the game is, in a lot better place now.
yeah, that's what
the
I.
problem with Cyberpunk was that they just overhyped it to like completely absurd extent,
Yeah.
and the game that came out was completely not what they described it was going to be, and that's like the problem. But it's their own fault in that sense. So maybe they learned some lessons from it.
Oh man, I can't wait to get into the.
A lot of this year has been amazing for RPGs.
Yeah.
And RPG fans. Or not like this year, 2023, but like the last three, like the current 365 days, like Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3, we have Starfield.
Yeah, this is some great
Final
games.
Fantasy 16, bunch of
Yeah.
Chronicles 3 came out also recently, so a bunch of things for RPG fans to look forward to. And if you are a fan of RPGs, you don't have to play any other games because these are usually massive games.
Yeah. Oh, I think your window is a little bit stretched. What? Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, this doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that's it from us. Because we have to go back to the adult things that adults do, or something also a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, I will be trying to finish Tears of the Kingdom in the next weeks to come, and
I'll be going back to work.
Yeah. How's the construction going? Doing good? Is it coming along?
Yeah, I think Facade is kind of coming along very fast, and I feel like they're wrapping up that. But I'm not sure exactly when they will get to like interior stuff, and I'm also not sure if they will also put new like asphalt in the courtyard, because I feel like they should, but I'm not sure if that's covered by the budget. But yeah, it's going a lot faster than the previous company ever moved. So
yeah,
that's nice.
Oh,
it's almost as if you hire the cheapest company. It's not gonna be as good as you expect.
Yes.
Just saying. Sometimes paying a bit more is worth it.
Yeah.
You don't want to pay the most because at that point you get diminished results, but you also don't want to get the cheapest thing because you get what you pay for. So it's always nice to stay in the middle.
Also, I'm sharing a picture of my car. That because there was a huge hailstorm apparently coming from from the Baltic Sea, as I understand, and it mainly hit like Latvia and stuff. But there were some hail balls, like pretty huge, photographed in Latvia, and even in Saaremaa, the island of Estonia, there were some pretty heavy damages, so to cars and to solar panels and to like.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, okay, better prepare my car, I suppose, because Jesus Christ. And luckily we didn't have any, but yeah, this was my car for a day. Yeah. I don't know. Oh well. I guess we have to go back. Yeah, I didn't buy anything this week. Oh, well, one person gave away a free bed for Luna to sleep in because Luna has to get out of in January because we are expecting a baby, and we are training her to.
Damn, two babies.
Yeah,
You guys are crazy.
dude, I'm scared as fuck. I'm honestly, yeah, dude, scared as fuck because at some point, yeah, but we can't even sometimes even can't handle Luna with the two of us. Two babies means basically like one has to handle one child.
One person, every man and woman for themselves.
Yeah. So this is, but again, this was a decision that we made more because of Luna, because she wants to, for her, she wants to play with anybody, and hopefully that day will come sooner rather than later. But I've heard horror stories that some families are like, yeah, my kids are 4 and 2 and they still don't play together, and I'm like, okay. Okay. I was kind of hoping as soon as the baby drops, then they immediately play together, like the second they see each other or something. So the parents don't have to play with the kids anymore or something. But apparently that's not the case. Anyway.
Guess we'll find out
soon. We'll see. Anyway. All right. Thank you for hanging out with us. We love you very much. And next week.
Next week.
How's your schedule?
Saturday. We do. I guess Saturday could work. Yeah, we do want to go watch Barbie next Saturday.
Oh, okay.
But we are probably gonna go in the not very late. So I feel for evening stream I could make it.
Yeah. Okay.
For 6. I feel like that's possible. Or Sunday is also off for me.
Mm-hmm.
So something like that. Saturday, Sunday. The huge.
The
classic.
huge. Yeah.
Maybe even in a more normal time that we used to do, closer to evening.
Yeah. Saturday at 6 most likely then.
I guess let's same for Saturday at 6.
Sounds good to me. All right. You heard it here first. Saturday at 6 then.
We'll play Baldur's Gate 3. Everyone.
Yeah, enjoy the summer weather that is apparently coming to this weekend, maybe? Or next week?
A few days.
For a few days or something. That is going on. And yeah. Bye, everybody. Love you. Bye, Mikael. Bye, Lotusroom. And bye, all the others. Hit the bell to see us live and interact with the show and do all the oldest YouTuber things. Right?
Everybody already knows the drill, yeah.
All right. Bye.